The mindset behind successful musicians. What separates successful musicians from those who quit too early? It's not just talent, it's not luck, and it's definitely not fame. The biggest difference is mindset. Behind every successful musician is a way of thinking that pushes them through rejection, criticism, loneliness, failure, and self-doubt. Because long before the world hears their music, they must first believe in themselves. Today, we're diving deep into the mindset behind successful musicians, the habits, beliefs, sacrifices, and mental strength that create greatness. Section 1. Successful musicians think differently. Most people see the spotlight, but musicians see the sacrifice behind it. Successful musicians understand one thing: greatness is built in private before it is celebrated in public. While others are sleeping, they are writing lyrics. While others are partying, they are practicing. While others are complaining, they are improving. A successful musician does not wait for motivation. They create discipline, because motivation changes, but discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates mastery. Many upcoming artists fail because they only work when they feel inspired. But professionals work even when they don't feel like it. That mindset changes everything. Section 2. They embrace failure. Every successful musician has failed. Bad songs, rejected demos, empty audiences, negative comments, ignored releases. But instead of seeing failure as the end, they see it as training. Failure teaches musicians what works, what doesn't, how to improve, and how to become stronger emotionally. Most people quit after embarrassment. Successful musicians grow from it. They understand that every mistake sharpens their creativity. Imagine if your favorite artist stopped after their first rejection. The world would never hear their greatness. Failure is not proof that you should stop. Sometimes failure is proof that you are growing. Section 3. They develop their own sound. Successful musicians do not chase trends forever. They study music deeply, then create something authentic. Because originality is what makes people unforgettable. Anyone can copy another artist, but legendary musicians create identities. Your sound is your fingerprint. It comes from your experiences, your pain, your culture, your emotions, your story. The greatest musicians understand this. People connect to honesty more than perfection. That's why authentic music lasts longer than temporary hype. Successful musicians focus less on fitting in and more on standing out. Section 4. They protect their energy. One powerful mindset successful musicians have is learning to protect their environment. Not everybody around you supports your dream. Some people secretly discourage creativity. Others project fear onto you. Successful musicians are careful about negative energy, distractions, toxic friendships, destructive habits, and environments that kill creativity. Because creativity needs peace. Your mindset becomes stronger when your environment supports growth. That's why many artists isolate themselves while creating, not because they hate people, but because focus is necessary for greatness. Section 5. They stay students forever. The moment musicians think they know everything, they stop growing. Successful musicians constantly learn vocal techniques, songwriting, music production, stage performance, branding, and business. They study great artists, they analyze sounds, they practice daily. Because they understand, talent without growth becomes average. Music evolves, audiences evolve, technology evolves, and musicians who refuse to learn eventually get left behind. Growth is a mindset. Section 6. They believe in themselves before others do. One of the hardest parts of being a musician is believing in yourself when nobody else does. Before the streams, before the concerts, before the recognition. There is silence, and during that silence, many people quit. But successful musicians keep creating even when nobody is clapping, because their belief is internal. not external. They understand something powerful. If you wait for everyone to believe in you first, you may never begin. Confidence is built through action. Every song completed builds confidence. Every practice session builds confidence. Every performance builds confidence. Belief grows through consistency. Section 7. They understand that success takes time. In today's world, many people want instant success, instant fame, instant streams, instant recognition. But real musicians understand that greatness takes time. Some artists work for years before one song changes everything. Success in music is often invisible at first. You may be improving daily without immediate results, but growth is still happening. Roots grow underground before trees become visible. The musicians who succeed are usually the ones who refuse to stop too early. Patience is part of the mindset. Successful musicians are not simply talented people, they are resilient people. They continue when things get difficult. They grow through criticism. They stay disciplined during hard seasons. They believe during silent seasons. And most importantly, they never stop creating. Because music is more than entertainment. It is expression. It is healing. It is identity. It is purpose. So if you are a musician listening right now, keep going. Your sound matters. Your story matters. And your breakthrough may be closer than you think. If this video inspired you, like this video. Subscribe for more musician motivation and creative inspiration. Comment below what keeps you motivated as a musician. And remember, the world may forget noise, but it never forgets real music.